What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Dom King back at it again with another hot sports topic. Today, I really want to talk about Lonzo Ball and just the whole situation that's going on in New Orleans. Somebody's got to talk about it. You know, uh, so first and foremost, thanks for tuning in. It's always a pleasure to be on this platform. Talking about my own truth. Um, if you're new to the channel, definitely sub, hit the notification bell. I'm going live a couple of times. Well, I really want to do live a couple of times a day, but definitely once a day, once every other day. We'll figure out the schedule as time goes on. Uh, so yeah, if you're looking to join, the show or talk on the show, talk about your truth, your perspective, definitely leave a comment in the comment section. We can get it going from there. Other than that, let's get back to this topic. So diving into Lonzo Ball, a lot to talk about here. It's getting to a point where when I look at Lonzo, I'm really just expecting for him to take it. You look at his situation, and we could just start from the rookie year, in every single year up until this point. It's always been something. So that first year, it was Luke Walton. A mix of Luke Walton, a mix of Lonzo himself. Not necessarily the best situation. Um, I remember him getting pulled out, at the beginning of every 6 minutes or at the end of every 6 minutes of the start of the quarter. So he started out in a situation where the coach didn't necessarily believe in him. We all saw flashes here and there, greatness. But the odds were kind of against him. He had that target on his back because of LeVar at the time, and ultimately we wanted better. We just wanted better out of that first year. I know he got hurt as well. Second year, Brown came. Brown came, took over. Right, it became Brown's offense. Lonzo had to fit within it, but I kind of liked I liked the duo. Brandon Ingram was to me was kind of the odd man out. Kyle Kuzma stepped up, here and there. Pretty much all that year. Now that I think about it, Kyle Kuzma was balling. But I just overall liked the team. But when Brown gets there, everybody's looking. All eyes are on you, right? So ultimately, some major trades went down. I know Brian had his eyes on AD the entire time. All saw all that young talent, saw all those assets, made the trade. Boom, third year. Lonzo's in the Pelicans, or Lonzo's at the Pelicans. Doesn't have a coach who believes in him, right? Alvin Gentry throws him on the bench. Then he ends up in a situation where he has to take it and get his starting spot back and then produce. And then we witnessed him put up like 28-8 for like 10 games right before the bubble. He had all the momentum. It was going down. Flash forward to the bubble, he puts up some subpar numbers. Nothing too special. And overall it was just an underwhelming performance. So we all expected that, with the full healthy offseason, Lonzo was going to come back, add a little bit to his game. This year, what's taking place in the New Orleans Pelicans organization right now is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Specifically on Lonzo Ball. I saw that he in the beginning of the preseason he was putting up some mid-range shots. It looked like the Zion Zoe pick and roll was going to be a force. I was excited to see. He was putting up assists. It was going. Somewhere along the lines over these last couple of weeks, the New Orleans Pelicans have decided to really hand the keys over to Brandon Ingram and allow him to run the offense and kind of play through him. Now I can understand that. I can understand that completely, right? They just dropped a bag on Brandon Ingram, signed him to the max deal. He's 4 years left on, or 3 years at this point, three and some change years left on that roster. And when I look at it, I could see the potential, but y'all losing games. Y'all have all this talent. Y'all got Zion Williamson. Y'all got Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Eric Bledsoe. He's okay right now. I don't know what he's going through, but he just put up 28 last night. Brandon Ingram just put up 30. You got a sniper in JJ Redick off the bench. You got an up and coming star in Nickeil Alexander Walker, or let's not say star, but up and coming solid player. And you got Steven Adams. I mean, the pieces don't necessarily fit to me, but when I look at them, what I see is a lot of potential. I see an underperforming team. I see an offense that's one of the slowest offenses in the NBA. When you have the talent to to have a run and gun style of offense, and me, looking at Lonzo Ball specifically. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring up the stats real quick. I mean, let's just take a look at these stats. So Eric Bledsoe had 28 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. He's balling. Brandon Ingram had 30 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, balling. Right? Zion had 19, 11, 3. Zoe had 11, 4, and 7. Steven Adams had 5, 3, and 2. So when you look at this, you're like, okay, this was a solid game all around for the team. Nickeil had 10 points off the bench. JJ was 0 for 6. Something's got to stop with that. But overall, it looks like a good mix when you check it out on paper. They just lost to the Minnesota Timberwolves. If anything, everybody on here should have double the points, double the assists, right? Right. And the key that stuck out to me was Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram has 7 turnovers. 7 turnovers. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. Right. So when I look at Lonzo Ball, and I look at the situation, and this brings me back to the title of this video, is Lonzo Ball has to take it. He has to take it. We're at a point right now where we look at someone like Lonzo Ball, and it's now or never. You're in a contract year. You got Rich Paul as your agent, right? But you got to make some moves. You got to make something happen. You got to take control. Steph Van Gundy is ruining the offense right now. Blake Griffin or David Griffin, the Pelicans GM, is I don't know what he's doing right now. But if I'm Lonzo Ball, I don't care about none of that. I got to take it. I got to take it. I'm at a position right now where nothing that has taken place so far this year has really worked. So if you're a floor general, a top 10 passer in the NBA who's playing the 3-and-D style right now in Lonzo Ball, you got to take it. You're 6'6", 6'7". You have the gift of passing. You got to have that mentality to go dunk on somebody. You got to have that mentality to get the ball in your hands. Every time I look at Lonzo Ball right now, I just see him spotting up, shoot a 3, and that's it. I need you to take it, bro. I need you to take it. Again, this boy has the package to be a great player in the NBA. And I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this journey for him come to an end. But I know it's a little bit of trade buzz around the league. Some people here and there wanted to. I know it was what, Dallas, Toronto, New York. But regardless of where Lonzo goes next, regardless who's coaching him, regardless who his teammates is, the only thing I can say is that it's time for him to just take it. Just take it. Because if he doesn't, then it's looking rough for the future. He's not a role player. He doesn't have to settle for one. It's time to just take it. So I'm just going to leave it on that, man. Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy, Dom King, with another hot exclusive sports topic. And I'm just spitting my truth, man. Spitting my truth. Again, if you're trying to hop on the show, definitely leave a comment, subscribe. We could chop it up, talk about some basketball. I'm going to be talking about various topics, you know, on this YouTube platform. I'm excited to get to work and one day at a time. Thanks for tuning in.